What's going on, guys? V here. So today I want to talk a little bit about the market and how is this being affected by the release of, well, the announcement of our current ban list. The ban list that will be ultimately released on December 3rd, 2018, which is basically this past weekend, Monday, I think. Firewall Dragon being limited, Armageddon Knight limited, no, Firewall Dragon being banned, Armageddon Knight being limited, Militia semi-limited, ASO Core 3, Destroyer 3, Cosmo Core Battle Grade 3. This is an E-ban list, by the way. It's not really a ban list. But with this said, a lot of things happen within the market that a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh players may have realized or not have realized. One of the things happened was Firewall Dragon's price going lower in value. This is, of course, it's going to happen. We've seen it happen, oddly enough, with Nightmare Goblin, where Nightmare Goblin used to be like a $10 card. It's currently like 3 to 4. Looking at Firewall Dragon, it's dropping down to about $10 right now. It's going to be going lower. The market price is showing to be roughly around 13. This card was hitting some dumb numbers before. It was roughly around like 40 bucks at one point. Then it was 30. Looking at the Megaton version, it's about 8 bucks. It's going down in value, obviously. Cosmos, though, are doing the opposite. Now, it's really weird because we only see Destroyer go up in value. Look at the other Cosmo cards, like Eclipser. It's maintaining a $6 price point. Destroyer Gold was like $1, $2. It went to like 4 to 5. Strawman went up a little bit, but not even a lot. Looking at Dark Lady, she went up $1. Tin Can, still lower than its current market price. Cosmojo is maintaining its $10 market price, and Cosmo Destroyer at one point was like $90. In fact, if you click on it and check on it, oh, okay, that's page 2, but literally, where is it? Where's the $90 one? Okay, now you lowered it, but it used to be $90, and Cosmo Destroyer is being lowered and lower and lower after having its initial buyout and then re-released into the market. Current market price has this card at roughly around $38. Little fun fact, it's gonna go lower. I love Cosmos. I think Cosmos is a great deck, but for the most part, it's really weird to see Cosmos with Destroyer at 3, even though we have E-Telly at 1. We're gonna need E-Telly at 3 for this deck to be a little more relevant. Though I was toying around with an idea earlier. Why can't we just have Cosmos and Dinosaurs be a thing? Like, that's a really cool deck, Cosmo Dinosaurs. And it'd be really interesting to see Cosmosaurs play against, like, Strikers. It'd be really cool to see that matchup. And I think maybe Cosmos can actually beat up Strikers in that matchup. Don't know how to do it against Thunders, though. That's a whole different subject. But Destroyer going to 3 is pretty good. I think we might actually see, this time, meta play, unlike last time when I went to 2 didn't see nothing. Sky Strikers. So once again, looking at the ban list, the first thing you realize is, oh my god, Sky Strikers is still fully unlocked. Even more so is, oh my god, OTS Pack 9 has Shizuku as an ulti, and we currently have Kangari, which was going lower in price in the market price, whose current market price is $45. Oh, wait a minute, Engage was a $40 card. I'll click on the buy and Engage, and then you go, oh, can't do it. This one's $53, and this one's $58. Let me just fill you in real quickly about Strikers, my friends. Strikers is going to go down in price. Do you know why it's going to go down in price? Well, you see, in this ban list, the next ban list is January 21st. Let me do some math. It's in 2 fucking months. In 2 months. Here's how it happens with Yu-Gi-Oh! Within the Yu-Gi-Oh! Market or within the Yu-Gi-Oh! Ban list. The month before a ban list is expected to come out, even though it never does, but expected to come out, what we see is Yu-Gi-Oh! Players start selling everything rapidly. We saw it with this ban list, we saw it with last ban list, hell, we've seen it with every ban list. And even though Strikers is fully unlocked and the price point did spike up really high, it's actually going back down. And the reason it's going back down, because the January ban list is going to hit Strikers. Amazingly, they missed out on the E-ban list, but the January ban list will never hit this deck, unless Cosmos proved to just beat the crap out of this deck and just destroying the meta. I don't think that's going to be possible, but looking into it, literally, this deck is playable for 1 month if you are a competitive Yu-Gi-Oh player. After that, you are playing with dynamite, because this deck will ultimately be hit. I don't think it's going to be killed, but it definitely will be hit in the next ban list, and its price point will decline in value. Also, it wouldn't be surprising if Konami was to make a reprint of Strikers. They are a beloved deck. Y'all Yu-Gi-Oh players like them. They're almost like another version of Spellbooks, the way they play. Looks like they do a lot in the field, but basically they're just doing one set thing. It reminds me of Spellbooks, to be honest with you. Looking at Engage, it is currently $53. The guy that had placed it before that, it was around $59. It's gonna go lower in value, hands down. Looking at Kagari, she went up to 44. After that one's done, she's roughly around 48 to 49. This is going to go down. Widow Anchor, $45. This is going to go down. It was actually holding a price point of roughly around $21 to $25, roughly, around the marketplaces. It's going to go back lower in value. Afterburner was like, I'm just staying 5s. And the token's still $1, sad face. So yeah, that's what I think about Strikers. I think it's a really good deck. It's just, we're getting a ban in 2 months. Get ready for that Banlist prediction video, my friends. Banlist prediction video happening next month. We just got a Banlist. That's the funny part. It's not even in effect yet. All right. Looking at Thunder Dragons, a deck that obviously does not touch on this Banlist. We're really interested in how many waits to the January Banlist to fucking hit this deck. Once again, I really want to. I hate driving this home to you, but we're getting a Banlist in 2 months. And next month is Banlist prediction vid. As my almost do my Banlist prediction video, and our current Banlist is gonna be here in 2 days. Konami, what did you just do? This is why bans are always about 3 to 4 months. It actually is a healthy time. This is a horrible time, but when we release an E-ban list, this is the things you get. Looking at the other dragons that are currently not hit, we knew they were going to be hitting the ban list, and they're going to maintain their price. Though Soul Fusion Special Edition is going to be coming out soon, and this price will drop down. They'll be playing until January with them, and they're a good contender at that point to be hit on the ban list, due to the fact that we're going to have Savage Strike coming out soon as well. And then after Savage Strike comes out within about a week, we're going to get the actual ban list. Little fun fact, by the way, that's how it works. Dangerous Tsuchinoko's on a card that's seen some play in Burning Abyss, but not enough play to maintain a $45 price point. Everybody that's running Danger FTK is going to be selling their Danger FTKs, including Tsuchinoko, unless they want to play Burning Abyss. If that was to happen, the price point of Tsuchinoko would actually go down in price. Not only that, but I keep repeating myself over and over again in this market watch, but Soul Fusion Special Edition is going to come out, and it's going to lower because the unlimited versions are going to hit the market. It's going to lower in value. If you have Tsuchinoko, it's not $45. It's actually roughly around $25 to $30, and that's high prices still. It's just a good card, but it's going to lower in value. Trap Trick is maintained their value, even though there's a little bit of fear of the ban list because people were thinking Ultigeist were going to get hit or Paleo were going to get hit some weird way, shape, or form. Neither did. Once again, this is a soft ban list hit, and Trap Trick is maintaining a $25 healthy price point. Do I think it's going to maintain that price point? I don't think so. I think it's going to get reprinted eventually. Real soon, actually. Looking at the Thunders, it's amazing to see this card still be 18. It was 20. It's going to go lower in value ultimately because of the Unlimiteds. Same thing with Dragon Roar and the rest of this stuff over here. Cold Blooded Grave Super Rares are going up in value. The common's actually hitting some pretty decent price points, about $1.60 for a common. It's pretty interesting. German versions are really $1.60. That's pretty cool too. But looking at Cold Blooded Grave from Extreme Force to Super Rare version, the LE, it's roughly around almost $6 for this card. That's because people are like, oh crap, I need a third one. And there it is. It's only 16 available, by the way, 16 price points. Fabled Soul Kiss on the card, that's roughly around $18. We're seeing the Secret Rare roughly around $8. Even the Super Rare is roughly holding a $7 price point because Burning Abyss was using Soul Kiss with Destiny Here Malicious. I really want to know if Burning Abyss players are still going to run the 2 Malicious. I think they're going to. I think they're going to still play Soul Kiss. So it'd be really interesting to see what happens to the future of the Burning Abyss builds that are going to be running these cards. Because if you mill 2 Malicious, well, you mill 2 nothing. Another card I'm really surprised about is Secret Village of the Spellcasters. Why is this card not going to bring value? Strikers are out. They're all over the place. They're getting bought out, evidently. Everyone's playing Strikers. And if you want to stop Strikers, if you're playing Ultigeist or any deck that runs Spellcasters, you run Secret Village of the Spellcasters because it literally locks the deck out. It's an auto win against them. They have to go into a main phase 2 play that's not even good again, to be honest with you. I'm dead serious. I don't like that main phase 2 play that Strikers have to go into when they have to play against this card. I think Typhoon's a better choice, but that's just me. Nevertheless, Secret Village of Spellcasters is currently roughly $2, $3 most. And yeah, this card's going to go higher in value. We'll be seeing this card at 6s real soon. Another thing is Ultigeist Multi-Faker. So, the ban list happens, Ultigeist are in touch, they're still a tier 1 deck at this point, and the price point of Multi-Faker actually looks a bit lower than its current market price. It's stabilizing, and to be honest with you, maybe I'm an Ultigeist fanboy, but I think Ultigeist should go higher in value due to the fact that they're a really good deck that plays technical Yu-Gi-Oh! At its best currently right now in its meta. Another thing is Heavy Metal Foes Electrum Knight. So this card now is $3 for Unlimited. First edition is $3.15. Pendulum Magicians is still a very good deck. They're about 1.5, I would say, maybe tier 2 if you want to be lazy about it. But the reason I'm going to say 1.5 is because they've taken YCS events, top YCS events, their top regionals over and over and over and over again. And if you want to learn about pendulums, want to watch the real Pendulum God, Jerry Mitchell, that guy is actually Pendulum God, who has a record and who's currently on ban, by the way. Sorry, Triff, but he's currently on ban. But he has a record of being the Pendulum player. He's top nationals, he's top YCS events. He's also won them as well. Looking at Heavy Metal Foes Election Night, I think Pendulum is a cheap but good deck still. The only card that kind of has some kind of money value is not Master Cerebus. That's roughly around $2, I'm going to say. There it is Jackal King, and this card currently is roughly around the $7 price point, as you can see right over here. Ooh, it comes in Spanish, nice. $7 price point for Jackal. You need 2 of these. For the most part, Pendulum Magicians are relatively a cheap deck minus 1 card. I'll get to in a minute though. Up next, Tricksters. So Tricksters are getting Lycra's Ultimate Rare poop. I mean, I like Tricksters a lot, but I really wish it was like Candina or the Field Spell, or hey, Konami, since you took some salt out of the wound, put a little more salt in the wound, and put Trickster Reincarnation ulti. Mean? Yes. Hilarious? Of course it is. But yeah, we're getting ulti Lycris. I felt like, ugh, like could have been Candina, could have been Light Stage. Like I said, I'm not a big fan of Tricksters in this meta right now, but if we're gonna do it, can we do it properly and make it like Candina, because that's like a good card, or a Light Stage? I'm not saying Lycris is a bad card. I'm just saying there's better cards. One being also Reincarnation. So another thing with Morphing Jar, which is going to get an OTS reprint in OTS Pack 9 as super rare, is this version from TP4 was slowly increasing in value. Market price going to be having it roughly around $64. It's going to be going down in value because it's getting a super rare reprint. So this version that you players are holding, that's currently right now listed roughly around $56, is going to continue to fall down in value because we're getting a super rare reprint at the same rarity. The ultra rare is only going to get that much more expensive because it's going to be a hot collector's commodity. Current price point is $585 for this card. After that, it goes $621. Yeah, it's pretty. Up next is Inspector Border. This card's going to see a lot more play, and it's going to go higher in the market. We look at the Megatins, and look at this short amount of versions of the Megatin price points are there. A lot of these cards were not pulled because the Megatins this year was pretty unpopular. And due to the fact they're unpopular, this card actually, it might be more in the Megatin version than the original print. But if you're like me, you get the original print because that's a smart thing to do. Get the original print from Extreme Force Inspector Border. Original print rarity is always the best version. But looking into it, once again, guys, this is going to go higher value because Inspector Border shits on Alta guys. You're playing Strikers, you want to have a Border on there because you want to shit on Alta guys. Yeah, I get it. You're going to be drawing and not doing much. But once again, you need this card to just punch Alta guys in the face over and over again. It does work. Take it from someone who has got punched in the face by Border. It murders my deck. 2 Border, I'm scooping. It's a fact. Up next, D-Barrier. So I'm really surprised this card hasn't been bought out yet. Let me explain. You see, Thunder Dragons is still a tier 1 deck. D-Barrier is really good against Thunder Dragons. Who would have known? Not only that, but D-Barrier is good against decks that run Trap Tricks, Paleo, and Ulta guys. Ulta guys also get the added benefit of proccing a multi-faker when a D-Barrier. So not only are they going, oh, by the way, you can't fusion summon Thunder Dragons, but here's a multi-faker as well. They get to like throw it out there and control the board. They get even better board control. D-Barrier is huge. Also, remember I said about Pendulum Magicians? You will see them at your events. You will see Burning Abyss at your events as well, because these 2 decks will absolutely still see play. And if you do, you're going to need D-Barrier to limit the amount of plays they can do, while at the same time increasing the plays you can do. You get it. Okay. Up next, Boresoul Dragon. The card currently price point is about $76. I'm sorry, $77. After that one sells, they're roughly around $80 for Boresoul Dragon. This is the card you're probably gonna need if you are looking to play Pendulum Edition. This is the only money card in that deck for the most part. With that said, almost every deck needs Boresoul Dragon. Ulta guys plays, you need this. You can kill your opponent turn 2 with this card. Any other Yu-Gi-Oh player, you know you need this. This card's amazing. Strikers players, you need this. Your deck's becoming more expensive. Why not add another expensive card that you need in the deck? Look at the dangers, they're going down in value, maybe slowly though. I mean, look at Bigfoot. It's went down about $2. Nessie went down about $2. But look at the unlimited near mints. They're still almost the same price as the market price. I feel like every Yu-Gi-Oh player holding Dangers is going to wait for the first regionals or first weekend of competitive Yu-Gi-Oh play. The minute they realize this is not good, they're going to sell this, and or once again, guys, the ban list isn't going to affect until Monday. I'm doing a market watch on a Saturday. Normally I was going to wait till Monday, but there's so many things were happening. I just want to really get to it, and I'll do another market watch on Monday. But looking into it, at this ban list, these decks and these cards are still going to be used up until Monday happens. And then we're really going to see what happens between Monday and Wednesday with the ban list. Monday and Wednesday is usually when the market sells a lot. Thursday, Fridays when the market literally goes in and buys a lot. It is how it has always worked. Blech. Almost 1 in the morning. Sorry, guys. Infinite Permits, slowly stabilization of price point, $93 currently for the price point. We look at it, it's not that. Unlimited Lightning Plane, maybe $93. First edition, you're going to pay $95 for Infinite Permanents. This card's even more important, even more so higher in value, because now that Cold Battle Grave is brought back to 3, hand traps might not see as much play as infinite permanents. We know we're going to run 3 Ash. You know you're going to run 3 infinite permanents. And then we have a slew of cards you can run. Ash Blossom, Ghost Bell, Ghost Ogre. We have a lot of cards we can run. Like a lot of cards. But we know for a fact this will be the new card to be ran, because by stunning your opponent, you can create Yu-Gi-Oh! On your turn. Speaking of Ghost Bell Haunted Mansion is going down in price. Market price trying to be almost a $61 price point, and we're seeing our ass handle roughly around $57 for Ghost Bell Haunted Mansion. It's not a huge drop, but it's gonna go down in value. This card's terrible. I keep saying it, and I keep feeling like I've been proven like wrong, because it was at 40 and kept going higher. I just think this is a terrible card, and it will ultimately go back down in value. Nightmare Griffin is a card that I think a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh players are not looking at. Nightmare Griffin's really good to stun your opponent, and I think the meta we're in right now with decks that want to play Yu-Gi-Oh, like maybe even Gokis, want to work on stunning. Well, a good card to stun your opponent is Nightmare Griffin. It literally says, "Don't do shit." The card. I just think Nightmare Griffin's a phenomenal card. I think Yu-Gi-Oh players really need to focus on this, back on this card. It's currently price point $6, and I wouldn't be surprised if this card goes up in value. Once again, it's a secret rare from Flames Destruction, only printing. Yeah, it's a pretty good card. You might want to consider picking one up for yourself. It's really cheap. Up next, Super Team Buddy Force Unite. I don't have anything on this other than I want this card. I'm R10ing this. R10ing this. R10. I don't know. I just want this card. I think it's good. Maybe it'll be good in the future. Probably not. I don't care. I'm buying 10 of this card. It's going to cost me $10. In fact, looking at it over here, first edition, by the way, $7.50 from 10 of my Super Team Buddy Fortune Knights. Sold. I'm buying this card. Up next, Trial of Hell. You may realize this card because I showed you this card a long while ago. In fact, this is the original version called Trial of Hell. The secondary version of Trial of Hell that was re-released in Legend of Blue Eyes was called Trial of Nightmare. First edition Trial of Hells are roughly pretty hard to find. In fact, looking at the market, there's not many left. There's one over here for roughly about $5. Then there are 19s, 51, and then 100. And once again, look over here. There's not many Trial of Hells that are lightly played or near mint left. There's one lightly played over here. There's a first edition damage. But like I said, once again, this is a hard to get card. I mentioned this a long time ago, and I said collectors want this badly. The minute collectors realize this card's a thing, they're gonna buy it. Guys, they bought it. Now, if you're like me and you own about, I own 30, I think, or 33. That's some weird number I own. I own a lot of these cards. First edition, you stand to make a good amount of money. If you don't own it, that's fine. Just letting you know. This is a real weird card. Konami rarely has a card like this out in the game of Yu-Gi-Oh! And here it is right now. Anyway, guys, I really appreciate you guys watching my videos. Thank you so much. Please make sure to subscribe if you haven't subscribed before. Hit the like button. I know I've been stumbling on my words a lot in this market watch. I'm really sleepy, so I haven't had time to, like, get everything done for you guys. But I do appreciate you guys being able to watch my videos and stuff like that. So please hit the like the button. Once again, subscribe. I read every single one of your comments. And check out my blog, YuGiOhMark.com. YuGiOhMark.com. It's my blog, which I upload daily articles about the game of Yu-Gi-Oh! The recent article is about the current ban list and what I think about what's happening with the current ban list within the certain cards and what's been affected and what's being changed and what's going to happen in the future. And I would love if you guys read that article. Once again, it's YuGiOhMark.com. Thanks again, guys. Please make sure to subscribe. Have a good one.